love it. All right, we are live. What's up, y'all? What up, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? Y'all behind the scenes, as you know, this is Real Talk with ReZsaun, Local Celebrity Spotlight. And I'm going to go ahead and crank up my Facebook Live so we can get our preview in. This will be about 1 minute, and we'll be in and out on that one. All right, so we looking right up here.
All right.
Hello, world, and welcome back to Real Talk with ReZsaun. Nothing's off limits. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate that. I am your host, ReZsaun Lewis, and today I have a very good friend of mine, somebody I've known for quite some time and been a fan of, Zandrina Dunning.
God bless you.
Singer, actress, producer. Like, what all are you doing now?
Woo! All the things you just said.
Yeah, so, like, what you need to do, I'm about to go into my page, all right? So you need to come out of here and go over to the ReZsaun page. I'm going to tag it so you guys can follow it. Go over there and follow us to the story so we can find out what's going on with Z, find out what's coming with her upcoming projects, find out about the Zandrina Dunning experience, find out what's going on because it's about to go down. I'm going to see y'all in about 1 minute. Peace. Yeah. All right, YouTube. I hope y'all watching. Some of my students be watching me on YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So they be like, Mr. Lewis, I saw you on YouTube.
Mr. Lewis.
I saw you. I followed you on YouTube. Like, yeah, all right.
Nice.
Yeah, man, they're mad cool. Mad cool. Love my students.
That's so sweet.
If any of y'all watching, inbox me.
Hi,
Hit
students.
Me. Y'all are dope. Y'all can't come here and sing in none of her usual places, but Miss Zandrina is dope. And she does vocal lessons.
They can come to all kinds of places. I'll give them some places.
Oh, word. See? And so listen up for that.
Yeah.
All right. And tell your parents. Tell your parents they need to watch because Miss Zandrina, she does vocal lessons.
Yes.
Right. So if you're an aspiring singer,
yes.
She can talk to you about that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
So when I open it up, I'll give people a minute to come in. So if you want to share it out, you can.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
And I'll tag you and everything.
Nice.
Here we go. Hello, world, and welcome back to Real Talk with ReZsaun when nothing's off limits. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate that. I am your host, ReZsaun Lewis, and as you guys know, one of the goals of Real Talk with ReZsaun is to shine a light on the great things that are happening right here in the Low Country. And today we have a local legend, a star, not in the making. No. She's in the verge now of making stars. So y'all better watch out for Miss Zandrina Dunning. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
Oh, my goodness. What an amazing introduction.
I mean, I do a little something.
Wow.
Yo, so listen up. So as you guys know, I like to have an audience for my guests. So what I need y'all to do is go ahead on your Facebook. If you're watching this right now, you need to share this out. Share right now. Okay, because I'm about to share it. I want you guys to share this out so that the people, so we can have the masses watching this and finding out about what's going on. You know, we talk about all the great things happening everywhere else in the world. We can tell you about all the cool stuff going on in France and in Nigeria and, China. But what do we talk about in Charleston? We talk about arrests and we talk about murders and we talk about stuff like that. But there are people doing great things right here. And I want to talk about them. Zandrina Dunning. So please share this out. Share this out.
I'm sharing too.
See, look at that. She's sharing right now.
Yep.
See what I'm talking about?
That's how we do
What up, Dustin? B Moore's in the building. Yo, Dustin, you be on first all the time, bro. I appreciate you, man. That's mad dope, yo.
Dope.
He's from here. He lives in Baltimore.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, mad cool guy.
Sweet.
Mad cool guy. We are live, baby.
Baby.
We are live.
All right. So mine is shared.
We are live with Zandrina.
Yeah, sing it, brother.
She will not be singing. Oh, mommy, I'm sorry, mom. He wasn't on first. My mother was on first.
Oh, hi, Mom.
My mom's always on first.
Need my mom to get on. I'm
saying, yo, the debates isn't that. We're gonna talk about the debates tonight. Later. I gotta get her interview it. But we got the watch party tonight, Dustin. Watch party tonight. You already know.
Oh wow, what else you got going?
Man.
Wow.
Man, listen.
That's all right. It's all right.
I do a little bit of everything.
I know that's right.
Jack of all trades, master of a couple.
That's I was gonna say. I'm gonna say it like you normally say.
Yeah.
Master of a few.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, the Bible says,
The
if a
Bible
man
says.
is master over a few things, God will make him ruler over many. So I take my few things and I multiply them.
My God.
Yes. We are here.
For the glory.
One more time and then we gonna get going. We are live.
Wow.
What up, YouTube?
Everything that goes into it. That's awesome.
Yes, it's a lot. It's cool. Like
it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah. All right. And I'm gonna do a hard reset. So when you watch the edited version, it'll start right here.
Wow.
3, 2, 1, and. Hello, world, and welcome back to Real Talk with ReZsaun, when nothing's off limits. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate that. Now, as you guys know, one of the goals of Real Talk with ReZsaun is to shine a light on the great things that are happening right here in the Low Country. We talk about what's going on in Chicago. We talk about what's happening in Arizona. I've heard all about Florida and Miami, but I'm telling you, right here in the Low Country, we have people who are doing great things and making amazing strides for the people of the Low Country. And we have a young lady who used to be a star, but now she's still a star and making stars.
Wow.
She is Miss Zandrina Dunning of the Dunning Experience. How you doing, Miss Z?
So amazing.
Yo.
How are you?
I'm good, man.
Good.
I'm good. So those who don't know, like I've literally known Z almost 10 years now.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while. It's been a while. And when I met you, you were just a singer.
Yeah.
You were just a singer. Now you're an actress.
Crazy, right?
Now you're singing. Now you're producing your own productions. So we're going to get into all of that. But before we do that, I want you to introduce yourself to the audience.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Zandrina Dunning of the Zandrina Dunning Experience. As ReZsaun said, I sing, I produce, I act, I do a little modeling. I used to do a lot more modeling back in the day, but I'm doing a little modeling nowadays. I'm a mom and just enjoying life, enjoying life.
Word. So where are you from originally? I'm
originally from Boston. Been down here over 30 years. Wow. So Charleston's home.
Word.
Somerville, more particularly, because there's a little separation.
Yeah.
But
you can't say you from Charleston if you're from Somerville.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I learned that when I went to college.
Yes. We will. Yes.
Yeah, but but no, Charleston, to the outsiders, they don't know Somerville. So we say Charleston.
Right.
But yeah.
Word. So what got you into music?
Wow. Oh my gosh. So I was in 3rd grade. And I had a teacher by the name of Lucia Dantzler. I will talk a little bit more about her. But I had a teacher. She was a pivotal point in my music career, and I didn't even know it. She introduced me to the stage. Funny story. So this was around the time of the Gulf War, Saddam Hussein and all that, 3rd grade. It was like 1989, 1990. And I'm telling my age. Is what it is. So I ended up playing MC Hammer. And that was my first time stepping foot on stage. Okay. I was like, remember the song "Can't Touch This"?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So I'm on stage and I'm talking about you can't touch the United States. So it's like I'm holding up a map and I'm like, you can't touch this. Talking about Saddam Hussein.
The war. Okay.
And I ended the show with a split. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is cool. What's happening? What's happening? So from then on, I just never left.
Wow.
And now. Funny, Lucia Dantzler, my 3rd grade teacher, is now working with my daughter.
Wow. Yes. Full circle.
Full circle. And I'm so grateful. She's still going strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Lucia Dantzler.
So you're mostly known by a lot of people for your vocals. So when did you start focusing on your vocals?
Started focusing on my vocals. I would say more chorus, middle school.
All right.
Because I started taking some, a little more serious, because in elementary school, you don't really have the serious chorus. You don't have the operatic style. But if you guys know, anybody who went to Alston Middle School, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, you had Miss Lorraine White back in the day. Miss Lorraine White was the epitome of professionalism. She didn't take no stuff. So we sang and we meant it. We learned about breathing. We learned about all kinds of things. So that's when I really started taking things really seriously with vocals. And I was in choir from then to South Carolina State University and beyond, just tapping into all kinds of things, gospel, classical. I have a degree in music.
Wow.
So
from state?
Yeah, from
Word,
state music industry.
Word.
So it was 3 different.
Shout out to the Marching 101.
Woo! Shout out to Marching 101. You know, it was crazy. It was crazy back in school. You learn so much when you study it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
so I imagine you took vocal lessons.
Yeah.
And who was that? Also through Ms. Dantzler, or was that someone else?
No, I didn't take vocal lessons. I guess you can say didn't really take outside lessons until college. You know, because I was doing it in school. I was doing the chorus, the choirs, and whatever, high school and all that. But I didn't do anything outside of that.
Okay.
You know, being in the school shows and talent shows and things like that. I did that. But like when I went to state, it's like, okay, you have to do this at least once or twice a week, you know, go to private lessons and really hone your craft. And it was cool because I learned the classical style through Dr. Robert Grenier, who's a Canadian Caucasian man, you know, who was teaching all these Black soulful singers, you know, how to sing at a HBCU.
All right.
So we got both sides of the spectrum, which was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So of course you take that, you know, from the choir to the stage.
Yes.
So how was that transition for you? Because a lot of people may think, you know, if, you know, I sing, so I get it. But like for those who don't know, what was that transition like going from a singer in a group, choir singing, choir style singing, to doing the funk stuff and the things that you got into later?
It was easy. It was easy because honestly, the classical style was easier for me because that's when I really started to explore things about my voice that I didn't know. So, you know, you listen to things every day. We don't walk around listening to Leontine Price and, you know, some of the opera singers of the day. Some people do, you know, but if you have a mother like mine who, you know, you grew up listening to all kinds of funk records and all that stuff, it's like you already know this stuff.
Right, yeah.
So it's always in your back pocket. You know what I mean? So it's like having extra, you know, just being able to carry that on with it. So it was pretty simple.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. So now you have the band.
Yeah.
All right. So the band. Tell us about the band. Well,
I had set guys that I had in my band who actually went on to do amazing things. Shout out to Jeff Wilson, aka Moon. A couple of guys went off. They're doing their own thing. So now what I'm doing, it's not necessarily the band, but I am doing more trio duo gigs.
Okay.
Yes.
So like acoustic stuff?
Well, yeah, I do a lot of piano vocal, acoustic vocal. I do another gig where it's sax, keys, and me.
Nice.
So it's all kinds of different variations, but it's so much sweeter. And I mean sweeter in a vocal sense and just working smarter.
Yeah.
And you know, it's cool. It's cool when you know, getting the crowd going and all that stuff with the band and all that. But I am at a point in my life, you know, where I'm just like, I'm more at peace and I'm just like, okay, I don't need all the rowdiness. And that's just me though.
And a pure sound. It's a very pure sound. It's not very focused on the production value as much as just coming out and really being able to appreciate the vocalist.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I do enjoy producing the big stuff. You know, the big stuff. It really, I like looking at it from the sidelines. You know, but yeah, I enjoy this.
So let's transition. That was very smooth.
Oh, you know.
I was gonna go, but that was really good.
Well, all right.
So how did you go from being on stage, being the center of that, to the more production side of things?
It's really, really cool. I wish I could tell you a moment where I was like, I think I want to do what they're doing, because I didn't really have a what they're doing type of situation, because when I was doing my gigs, being the front person of the band, I was always talking to people. I was always putting together the sets. I was always doing the transitions, conducting the rehearsals, all that stuff. So I'm like, it's always been there.
Yeah.
You know, but then it's like, okay, I think I want to do this for other people because I see something in them that I can help them out with, you know, and get them to an audience where they might not otherwise, you know, normally get in front of. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of fun when you believe in those people and it's like, you're a part of it at the same time.
Word.
You know, it's so dope. It's so dope. It's a great feeling because I really appreciate it.
And putting other people on, like not necessarily like doing it for yourself all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, especially, you know, in our society, everybody wants to be the person behind the mic. Everybody wants to be the person that's the center of attention.
Yeah.
But to be able to say, hey, I want to use my spotlight and shine it on somebody else, use my platform to build up other people.
Yeah.
I think that's an amazing thing.
I do too. And it's a respect thing.
So let's speak respect. You did the Aretha Franklin show.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, do this, man.
That's so funny. That's so stupid.
Yeah, but so the Aretha Franklin show. So I didn't get to go.
Oh.
I didn't get to go. But I want you to tell the people who also did not get the opportunity to see about the sold out Aretha Franklin show that you did.
My God. Well, anybody knows Black Diamond.
Shout out to Christian.
Also known as Christian Smalls.
Yeah.
Because Christian Smalls isn't a name.
Oh,
no. They don't know Christian. They know Black Diamond. And it's okay because that's how she wants it to be.
Yes.
I love that girl. She's a really, really good friend of mine. And when Aretha Franklin, when she wasn't gone, but when she was on her way out, I went to her and I was like, we need to do a tribute. We need to do an Aretha tribute. We need to do this at the music hall. You need to do this. You need to be out there front and center. Your show, but I want to put it on. I want to produce it. I'm going to get these guys, and we're going to pay homage to the queen. And Lord have mercy. It was such an amazing show. From the background singers to the arrangements to the audience, the energy, just everything. It was so beautiful. And we did it 2 times.
Yeah, because y'all did it for Spoleto as well.
Yeah, Piccolo Spoleto
Like,
finale.
that's crazy. Like, the fact that y'all did a production and then Spoleto said, no, we want you to do it again.
And the funny thing, this is a little inside thing. So I submitted to be a part of the Piccolo Spoleto finale before we did the music hall show. I was like, okay, we're going to do a show at the music hall. It's going to be great. I'm telling you this now. So I feel like it would be a good way to close out the Piccolo Spoleto finale. I didn't hear anything back until after that show.
Wow.
Because they were like, they wanted to see how the show was going to go. So they called me. And before that, I was just like, well, I guess I didn't get the spot. I guess we didn't get the spot. It's like, well, it's all good, on to the next thing. Then I get a call the next morning when I was feeling that way, because I actually vocalized that. Yeah. I was like, well, I didn't hear from them, so
must be over.
Must be done.
Yeah.
They called, and I was like, oh, absolutely. Christian, what you got going on? Cancel it.
Right.
The whole band.
Right.
And everything that they canceled, everybody on that end was like, oh no, I understand. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
So it went well. The mayor introduced the show, and we're trying to bring it to other cities.
Wow.
So he put me in touch with some mayors in other cities. So
wow,
we're making
Praise
it work.
God. Yo, that's nice. Yeah. I love that. I love that. And like, it's crazy for me just hearing it and watching it happen, because I've known, like, when you know somebody's story, it's like you just want them to win. So bad.
Man.
So
I know that's right.
I love what's happening for you, man.
God bless.
So you got the show. So there's another show coming up now, right? That you just did auditions for.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Ooh, you let the cat out of the bag.
I really do this.
Ooh, yeah. So, well, you're hearing it first here. Love and Southern Discomfort.
Okay.
I'm the assistant producer at South of Broadway Theater Company.
Nice.
In Park Circle. It's an amazing theater. A lot of people don't even know about it, but we are putting on a show. It's a musical theater production called Love and Southern Discomfort. We're working with Patton Day Slater Productions out of New York City.
Okay.
And we have Tony Award nominee Felicia Fields from Color Purple on Broadway and Dreamgirls, who is going to star in the show. And we are casting all the other roles locally.
Come in Charleston. Not in Vegas. Not in Atlanta. Not in Miami.
Nope.
Right here in Charleston. If you don't know what the Charleston theater scene, we talked about this last week with Dominique Martin. If you don't know what the Charleston theater scene, how soon can we be expecting that show?
January.
January. Okay, cool. So maybe we can do a little double back on this one, so we can promote that.
That'd be awesome. It's going to be at the Charleston Music Hall as well.
Nice.
So it's going to be huge.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be more than one show as well.
Are you still doing auditions, or is that closed?
We have one more audition. August the 25th. August the 25th. We've called a few people. It's going to be callbacks for some and first auditions for others. So this is the real deal. Charleston, stop being slack. Y'all, let's do this thing right now. Let's represent for Charleston. Come out to these auditions August the 25th at 5 o'clock at South of Broadway Theater. Bring your headshot, bring your resume, bring your A game. If you have any questions, hit me up.
There it is.
All right.
How do they hit you up if they want to hit you up?
If they want to hit me up, they can hit me up by email, zandrina.dunning@gmail.com, Zandrina at South of Broadway Theater, southofbroadway.com, not theater. Zandrina at southofbroadway.com. They can hit me up through Facebook at the Zandrina Dunning Experience. If you want to just search Zandrina Dunning, I'll come up 2 different places. Go ahead and like my artist page.
Do that.
Instagram at the Zandrina Dunning Experience, the ZD Experience. All kinds of ways.
What? And if they want to catch your show, where are you performing now? Where's your...
A few different places. There's some big shows coming up. I'll start with the smaller things, but honestly, if you go to this is a one-stop shop here. So if you go to at the ZD Experience on Facebook, I have all my shows listed.
Okay.
And it's on my profile picture. I do that every time I have a group of like maybe 3 months worth of shows. I put them up there. But I will say that the big show's coming up August the 18th. I'll be doing the Seersucker and Sundress Soiree.
Shout out to Troy McClain.
Shout out to Troy McClain. Yeah. Seersucker and Sundress Soiree, August 18th. August 25th. It's going to be so big. Homeless to Hope Foundation.
Wow. Yeah.
The second annual. It's going to be a show. I'll be with Black Noise. Shout out to Black Noise. My boys. We'll be at the Gilliard Auditorium, 6 o'clock p.m. If you need more information, homelesstohopefoundation.org. It's going to be huge. So we have that. September, I wrote them down. September 28th.
Cook.
September 28th. It's Women in Stevie Wonder. We have a tribute to Stevie Wonder. Super duper excited about that.
September 28th.
Yes,
where's
please
this at?
be there. That's going to be at the Music Hall.
Yes.
It's going to be myself, Lindsay Holler, Hazel Ketchum, Alva Anderson, Christian Smalls, Black Diamond. But she'll be Christian Smalls at the
she'll be Christian that evening?
I believe.
Okay,
we'll
right.
see.
She might fall.
We'll see. But yeah, we're doing a tribute to Stevie. He's my number one. I'm so excited about that show. August the 8th, excuse me. October the 18th. I get August and October switched so much. October 18th, I'll be with my good friend Johnny Mack and a few other guys.
Johnny Mack, guitar player? Yeah. I love Johnny Mack.
Oh, yeah. He's that dude. Dude. We'll be at the Windjammer that night. It's going to be the Snake Charmer show. And I'll be doing a whole bunch of soul and funk from the 70s and 80s.
Nice.
And I'm going to be tackling a song that I've never sang before.
Ooh.
Never thought I would sing, but I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. So if y'all want to see what song it is, come out to the Windjammer. October the 18th.
Okay. You just sold me on that.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you when we're done filming.
That works.
Ooh, but yeah, I have a lot going on.
Yo, that's dope, man. Yeah. I love it.
August the 10th. Also, I'll be at Myrtle Beach International Culture Festival.
Okay.
So I'll be there 4 o'clock p.m. If you want more information on that, go to my page as well. All kinds of things.
Yo. Yeah. She's doing it. I told you, I do not overpromise and underdeliver. When I told you she's a star, I told you she's a singer. We didn't even talk about the acting stuff. Let's briefly talk about the acting stuff.
Wow, I haven't acted in a little while. I did some things this year. Did a stage reading. You know, it wasn't anything big. I'm hoping for it to be something big.
All right. Well, if you want to book her,
hey,
you can book her at
the Zandrina Dunning Experience on Facebook. Yeah.
Hey, look her up. Yeah, you see, like she sings, she acts, she's putting other people on, she's producing, and she has something else she wanted to say. You know, it's amazing to watch. Like it's truly amazing to watch as someone who's known her for all these years. You know, I remember when London was born, you know what I mean? We all used to like hang out and stuff. So like we're all adults now. It's kind of weird, you know what I mean?
Crazy. So she's there with me every step of the way.
Yes, too. Praise God. And shout out to Mrs. Zandrina too. I love that your mom's name is also Zandrina.
I know, it's crazy.
I was like, one day I figured that out.
Yeah, my grandmother too.
Your grandma's also Zandrina?
Alex Zandrina. Crazy, right?
I like that.
And it stopped right here. I was like, I am not naming my daughter Zandrina. I love the name. Don't get me wrong. I'm blessed, but London.
Yeah. Oh, so hold on, wait. if you also do voice lessons.
Yes.
So if they want to look you up for voice lessons, how do you do that? If you got a kid that, singing, and, you might want to send them to American Idol one day, but you don't want to get embarrassed for your family, holla at me.
ZD Experience on Facebook. Hit me up.
One-stop shop, yo. You go to @the ZD Experience. You can find out. Thank you so much for joining me, yo.
Thank you.
As we close out, thank you so much.
Yeah.
As we close out, anything you want to say as we close?
I love y'all.
She's mad dope. She's Zandrina Dunning. Thank you so much again for joining me.
Thank you.
Hey, I told you, I do not overpromise and underdeliver. Real Talk with ReZsaun will continue to bring you the people who are doing great things. And if you are a great person doing great things, I mean, you just started your new business, you got your album coming out, you got a production you're working on, you're doing some community work, you have a youth organization, you have an adult organization, you're trying to help stop domestic violence, you're trying to stop cancer. I don't care. If you're doing something positive, I want you on my show. All you got to do is go to www. That's a really long name. Go to Real Talk with ReZsaun. Google Real Talk with ReZsaun, and you can pull up any of my information. You can on Facebook, I am at Real Talk ReZsaun. On Instagram, I am at Real Talk ReZsaun. On Twitter, I am at Real Talk ReZsaun. On Spotify, I'm at Real Talk ReZsaun.
Wow.
On Apple Music, I am Real Talk ReZsaun. Pretty much anywhere you can find anything, you can find me. So look me up and holler at me at www. All of those things. Yes, and also you can email me at realtalkwithreZsaun@gmail.com if you want to be on the show. I thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, our guest will be Dr. Zakivia Kendrick Lewis. She's coming on to talk about mental health. She's a sociologist, and she works with youth and young people. And she also has a foundation that she created for her son called the Jeremiah Foundation, Jeremiah Kendrick Foundation. So please come on next week. Check us out. If you want to find me, I already told you how to do that. So always remember, at the end of the day, if a man doesn't stand for something, he is bound to fall for anything. Now that, my friends, is Real Talk. I will see y'all next week. Peace.
Oh, so good.
Boom.
You're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, man. You got stuff going on.
Praise God.
Oh, glory. Oh, glory.
You killed it though. Like that's what I live for. I live like, just like I said, man, like it's a whole nother thing. Like everybody wants to be the person that everybody knows, but how many people want to use what they have to uplift somebody else and to benefit somebody else?
It feels so good.
Yes.
You don't,
yes.
I tell people you don't have gratitude until you see other people being grateful for the things that you're helping them with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that is just a satisfying feeling that is unlike any other.
And you're blessed, and you're more blessed for it.
Exactly.
Like you will see, like you're paying it forward, and somebody's gonna pay it forward to you. And the Bible says, man reaps what he sows.
That's it.
You reap what you sow. So if you sow good seeds, you're gonna get good seeds. If you sow negative seeds, you reap negative seeds. And everything that's happening to you, man, is God centered. Like
made me cry.
It's ordained. Like I see it.
So grateful.
And I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you,
man. I was talking to Jay. Shoot, Jay's supposed to close on his house tomorrow. Gotta call him.
I talked to him this morning.
Yeah, he's still stressing. I gotta call him.
Yeah, man.
But I was telling him, I was like, bro, I'm so proud of Z, dude. Like Z's come so far, and like, but God, because we all have come so far.
Oh my God! Like, I tell London all the time. I'm like, London, you remember that car we had? Every mile, I'd have to turn the car off because it overheated. Literally. We broke down in Rock Hill, and we got picked up by a guy with an 18-wheeler that we didn't even know.
Wow.
He drove us all the way. I left my car. He drove us all the way from Rock Hill to my mother's house, and we were just covered. Wow. Because nothing happened. Good dog.
Praise God. But look at you now, though.
Look at me now.
That's exactly how I'm like, man. Like, I understand.
Man.
But I'm so proud of you, and I want you to keep going. Like I said, once you're on the show once, I mean, you are been a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Like once you're on the show once, like it's literally just a word. Like, hey, I got this coming on.
Yeah, we gotta definitely do a follow up.
Even if I do one, like I can come to you. Like I can bring my stuff
if you can come
and do
to
one
the
on
theater.
set.
That'd be really dope.
Bring my lights, bring my camera.
All right, let's hook it up.
Word.
Let's hook it up.
Oh, YouTube! What up, YouTube? Did anybody watch on YouTube?
It's still on.
Yeah, but nobody watched. But it's okay. It's all right, YouTube. We learning each other. We learn each other. It's all good. I'm gonna delete this anyway. So yeah. No, but